So this video is discussing the new Pap smear form. That is the form that you will have to fill out after you do a Pap smear at the female exam station. For volunteers who have volunteered in the past year, or perhaps in the past semester, this Pap smear form is actually different from the ones that we've used before in the past because we switched labs to the UMH lab. So this video should be new for pretty much all volunteers because this Pap smear form is new. So what I have here in front of me is a template of the Pap smear form. So this is one that's already been filled out. And we're just going to go over the sections that you'll have to fill out. For reference, this is a completely blank Pap smear form. So you'll have to fill this out. These are the ones that you'll be given at the health fair, and you'll have to fill this out. But for the purposes of this video, and I'm just scrolling down so I can show you the entire form. For the purposes of this video, we're going to switch back to the template, and we'll just explain all the sections that you have to fill out. So the first section is the patient information. And I've highlighted this with a red rectangle here just to point it out a little bit more. And here you just fill out the patient's last name, first name, address, city, state, zip, phone number, and date of birth. So basic demographic information. So that's the first thing you fill out. Then you move down to specimen information, which is here. And this is just filling out the date and the time and where the Pap smear was performed anatomically, so the cervix, and who collected the specimen, so you or whoever collected the whoever actually did the Pap smear. The third section that you'll have to fill out is under here, attending physician information, and so the attending who's supervising you at the health fair, so you'll just write his or her name and their signature. And other relevant information. So there's a beeper and an NPM number. And then the final section that you'll have to fill out is down here, where you put in requested test, PAP, reflex, HPV, all that stuff, and LMP, and also basic clinical history if that's available. So this is the stuff that you'll be collecting from the patient if she mentions relevant clinical history. So that's about it. Of note, one other note, this Pap smear form is unique to the health fairs. So for those of you who might have shadowed at UMH or have done other things at UMH, this I believe is a separate Pap smear form. So just going back to the other form, it should say at the top, medical students health fair special pricing. So just make sure that the Pap smear form that you do end up filling out has this stuff written at the top, so you'll know that's the correct Pap smear form. Yeah, that's about it. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask the station manager, and I hope you enjoyed this video.